Today, we're talking about how marketers use tricks to influence your choices. These tricks are called psychological triggers and cognitive biases. They can make you want to buy something or sign up for a service without even realizing it. Number 1. The halo effect. The halo effect is when our first impression of someone or something affects how we see their other qualities. For marketers, this means a good first impression can make customers think positively about their brand. If customers like a brand at first, they might overlook problems later. So, it's important to make a great first impression because it can help customers trust and like a brand, even if it doesn't always do everything perfectly. Think about going to a new restaurant. If the host is friendly and seats you quickly, you might think the food is okay, even if it's not very good. This is the halo effect working, where the first experience influences your whole opinion. Number 2. The serial position effect. The serial position effect means we remember the first and last things we see or hear better than the stuff in the middle. For marketers, this means the start and end of your ads are really important. A good start grabs attention, and a strong finish makes people remember and take action. Put important stuff at the beginning and end of your ads to make people remember and buy more. Example: if a commercial starts with a fun song and ends with a clear call to buy, people will probably remember the brand and buy more, even if the middle part is boring. The recency effect. The recency effect means people remember things they've seen or heard most recently, better than older stuff. For businesses, this means the latest marketing messages can have a big impact on what customers think and do. To keep your brand in people's minds, send them messages often and make sure they're relevant. Regular updates, reminders, and special offers can help you do this. The most recent thing a customer sees or hears often has the biggest influence on their decisions. Example: if a company sends a customer an email with a discount code right before they're about to buy something, the discount might seem more important and attractive. The mere exposure effect. The more people see something, the more they tend to like it. This means that if customers see your brand or product often, they're more likely to think positively about it. Seeing your brand a lot can make people trust it and like it more. To take advantage of this, you should make sure your brand is seen in many different places, like social media and emails. This will help people get used to your brand and like it more, which can lead to more people buying from you. Number 5. Loss aversion. Loss aversion is the psychological principle that people fear losses more than they value gains. In marketing, this means that the potential of losing something valuable is a stronger motivator than the prospect of gaining something equally valuable. By creating a sense of urgency or scarcity, marketers can leverage loss aversion to drive quicker customer action. Limited time offers, low stock alerts, and exclusive deals tap into this fear of missing out, compelling customers to act swiftly to avoid perceived losses and secure their gains. Example: a retailer advertising only 3 items left at this price taps into loss aversion, prompting customers to buy now to avoid missing out. Number 6. The compromise effect. The compromise effect is a psychological bias where people tend to choose a middle option when presented with a range of choices. When offered 3 options, low, middle, and high-priced, consumers often select the middle choice because it seems like a balanced compromise between quality and cost. This effect leverages the human tendency to avoid extremes and seek a reasonable, middle ground solution. By strategically placing a preferred option in the middle, marketers can influence customers to choose it over the more expensive or cheaper alternatives. Example: a coffee shop offers a small, medium, and large drink, with the medium priced slightly higher than the small but much lower than the large, leading many customers to choose the medium as a reasonable compromise. Number 7. Choice overload. Choice overload refers to the psychological phenomenon where having too many options can lead to decision paralysis or dissatisfaction. When faced with an overwhelming number of choices, individuals often struggle to make a decision or may feel less satisfied with their choice, fearing they might have missed out on a better option. This happens because our brains have limited capacity to process and evaluate numerous options efficiently. Simplifying choices can reduce anxiety and improve decision-making. For marketers, presenting a limited, curated selection can lead to higher customer satisfaction and increased sales. Example: a supermarket with 50 types of cereal can overwhelm shoppers, while a store with just 10 options makes choosing easier and more satisfying. Number 8. Framing effect. Framing effect refers to how the presentation of information can significantly influence decision-making and perceptions. By framing a message in a positive or negative light, you can shape how it is received. For instance, a product described as 90% fat-free may seem healthier than one labeled 10% fat, despite both statements conveying the same information. This effect leverages our cognitive biases to influence choices and opinions by altering the context or wording. Marketers use framing to make their offerings appear more appealing or advantageous, enhancing persuasive impact. Example: a car advertised as having only 2% chance of breaking down often seems more reliable than one with a 98% reliability rate, though both convey the same reliability. Number 9. Scarcity effect. Scarcity effect is a psychological principle where people perceive items as more valuable when they are less available. This effect is driven by the fear of missing out, FOMO, which amplifies the desirability of scarce resources. For instance, limited edition products or limited time offers often create a sense of urgency, compelling individuals to act quickly to avoid missing out. This tactic is widely used in marketing to boost sales by making consumers feel that they need to purchase immediately to secure the product. Example: a store advertises a sale with only 5 items left, causing a rush to buy, even if the item is not needed, simply due to its perceived scarcity. Number 10. Reciprocity. Reciprocity is a psychological principle where people feel compelled to return favors or concessions. This principle leverages the human tendency to reciprocate when someone gives us something or makes a concession. In marketing, companies use this by offering free samples, discounts, or helpful information, creating a sense of obligation in consumers to make a purchase or engage further. The power of reciprocity lies in its ability to build trust and foster positive relationships, making individuals more likely to respond positively to requests or offers. Example: a coffee shop offers a free coffee refill. Customers, feeling grateful, are more likely to buy a pastry or leave a generous tip. Number 11. The Pygmalion effect. It is rooted in psychology, suggests that people tend to rise or fall to meet the expectations placed upon them. In a business context, treating your customers as intelligent, capable individuals can significantly impact their behavior. When you expect the best from them, such as assuming they're informed and thoughtful, they're more likely to meet those expectations. This creates a positive feedback loop, where customers feel respected and valued, leading to higher satisfaction and loyalty. For example, a company that provides detailed, expert-level product information assumes its customers are savvy buyers. As a result, customers feel empowered and confident in their purchases. Number 12. Confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is when people pay more attention to information that matches what they already believe and ignore anything that challenges those beliefs. Marketers can use this by creating messages that align with their audience's existing views. This approach makes the message more appealing and persuasive, since it feels familiar and reassuring. Example: a health brand highlights only the studies that show the benefits of their product, knowing their health-conscious audience already believes in natural remedies. This reinforces the audience's trust in the product without introducing conflicting information. Number 13. The Peltzman effect. The Peltzman effect is when people take more risks if they feel protected or safe. In marketing, this means that customers are more likely to buy a product if they believe there's little to no risk involved. Offering guarantees, free trials, or highlighting your product's safety can make customers feel secure, which encourages them to make a purchase. Example: a company offering a full refund if the product doesn't work as promised makes customers feel safe, reducing their hesitation to buy. This leads to more sales because the risk seems minimal. Thanks for watching, as we uncovered the psychology behind how brands influence our decisions. Stay sharp and aware, because understanding these tricks gives you the power to make better choices as a consumer.